What's more vulnerable, being naked or being honest? 1983. Prince is casting Purple Rain. He needs someone to play Apollonia, the female lead, the love interest, the woman who challenges him on screen. 500 actresses audition. Prince asks each one. There's a nude scene. They all say yes. Prince rejects them all because he's not looking for nudity. He's looking for vulnerability. Then Apollonia walks in. Prince asks the question. She says no. Prince, why not? Apollonia. Because nudity isn't vulnerability. Vulnerability is showing who you really are, and I can do that without being naked. Prince leans back, smiles. You're hired. This is the story of the audition that taught Hollywood. Real vulnerability has nothing to do with how much skin you show. 1983, a critical moment in Prince's career. The 1999 album is successful. Little Red Corvette is a hit, but Prince wants more. He wants to make a film, his own story. Warner Brothers is skeptical. Musicians can't act. This is too risky. Prince insists, this is my story, and it will work. Warner Brothers finally agrees, but with a small budget. $7 million, almost nothing for a Hollywood film. Prince doesn't care. All he needs is to tell the story. The film, Purple Rain, the story of a young musician, the kid, struggling in Minneapolis, trying to make music, problems with his father, falls in love. Simple story, but powerful. Prince will play the kid, but he needs a female lead. Apollonia, the woman the kid falls in love with, strong, independent, talented. Warner Bros. Let's get someone known, a famous actress. Prince. No, I want someone new, raw, real. Auditions begin. March 1983, Los Angeles. Auditions start. 500 actresses, all competing for the role of Apollonia. Beautiful, talented, hungry. The audition process lasts weeks. Prince sits in the audition room, silent, watching, rarely speaking. An actress walks in, does a reading, dances, sings. Prince watches. Then, thank you, we'll be in touch. Always the same answer. Polite rejection, casting director frustrated. Prince, we've seen hundreds of women. There are great ones. Why aren't you choosing anyone? Prince, doesn't feel right. What are you looking for? I'll know when I see it. Weeks pass. 200 actresses, 300 actresses, 400 actresses, all rejected. Warner Brothers worried. Prince, time is running out. You have to choose someone. Not yet, but Prince has a test he hasn't told anyone about. At every audition, at some point he asks, there's a nude scene in the film. Are you comfortable with that? Most actresses say yes immediately. Of course. Whatever the role requires. I'm a professional. Prince rejects all of them, casting director confused. But there is a nude scene, right? Prince smiles. Maybe, maybe not. The truth, Prince isn't planning a nude scene. He's testing boundaries, their willingness to say no, their self-respect. Last day of auditions, 499 actresses seen, all rejected, casting director desperate. Prince, you have to choose someone. We start shooting tomorrow. One more day, one last day. That day, a woman walks into the waiting room. Apollonia Kotero, 24 years old. Latina actress. Did small TV roles. Never been in a major film. Actually didn't plan to audition. She's accompanying a friend, just for support. She sits, waits. Casting director comes out. We're running behind. Can you read until the next actress arrives? Apollonia. I'm not here to audition. Just help us out, 5 minutes. Apollonia hesitates, then, okay, why not? She walks in. Prince is there, sitting, watching, silent. Apollonia looks at him, small, dressed in purple, intense eyes. Casting director gives her a scene. Read this. Apollonia hasn't prepared, just reads, cold reading, raw, real. Prince watches, gives no expression. Apollonia finishes. That's it? Prince leans forward. There's a scene in the film. You need to be nude. Are you comfortable with that? 499 actresses said yes. Apollonia says no. I don't do nudity. Room freezes. Casting director interrupts. Well, it's required for this scene. Prince raises his hand, stops him. Why? Prince asks Apollonia. Apollonia looks at him, eyes steady. Because I don't do nudity. But this is an art film. Sometimes art requires vulnerability. Vulnerability isn't nudity. Prince pauses, interested. Explain. Apollonia takes a deep breath, thinks. Vulnerability is showing who you really are. Your fears, your pain, your hopes. You can do that clothed. In fact, if you're showing the person beneath the clothes don't matter. Prince leans back, smiles. Continue. Nudity is easy. You take off your clothes, that's it. But real vulnerability is hard because you have to open your soul. And that's scary. Silence. Prince looks at her. Long look, then turns to casting director. Hire her. Casting director shocked. What? But she just said no. Hire her. She's Apollonia. Apollonia can't believe it. Seriously? Prince stands up, approaches her. That's what I was looking for. Someone with boundaries. Someone who knows herself. Someone who understands what vulnerability is. But the nude scene. There's no nude scene. There never was. I was just testing. Apollonia laughs, relieved. Are you serious? Completely serious. 499 actresses couldn't say no. You did. That's why you got the role. Next week's, Apollonia prepares for Purple Rain, but it's not easy. No film experience, no major production experience. Prince teaches her, patiently, carefully. This isn't about the scene, it's about feeling. Apollonia, who are you? A singer, a dreamer, strong, but also scared. Why scared? Because she wants people to really see her, but she's afraid of what will happen. Prince smiles. Perfect. Play that feeling, that fear. Apollonia rehearses, works on scenes, learns songs. It's tough. But Prince pushes her, not just in action, in honesty. One scene, the kid and Apollonia argue. The kid is angry. Apollonia must show fear and sadness. Apollonia plays the scene. Beautiful, but superficial. Prince stops. No, not real. But I'm reading the line correctly. Line doesn't matter. Emotion matters. Apollonia, when were you really hurt? When did someone disappoint you? Apollonia pauses, thinks, her eyes fill. My father, when I was little, he disappointed me. Use that feeling. Now, they play the scene again. This time, Apollonia cries, real tears, real pain. Prince, that's it. That's vulnerability. July 1984. Purple Rain hits theaters. Nobody expects much. Low-budget music film, unknown actors, but the film explodes. $80 million at box office. Critics love it. Audiences love it. And Apollonia Kotero becomes a star. Critics write, Apollonia Kotero delivers a mesmerizing mix of strength and vulnerability. The chemistry between Apollonia and Prince is real. Apollonia isn't just a pretty face. This is a real performance. Apollonia asked in interviews, how did you get the role in Purple Rain? I said no to Prince. Reporters laugh, think she's joking, but she's serious. Prince asked me a question. Most people would have said yes. I said no. And that got me the role. Why? Because Prince wasn't looking for someone seeking approval. He was looking for character. Purple Rain wasn't a film. It was a lesson about vulnerability, about character, about art. Prince taught real vulnerability isn't stripping down, it's being real. Apollonia taught saying no is strength, boundaries are character, and the Audition taught sometimes the person who says no is the person who gets the job. 2016. Prince passes away. Apollonia shares a message. Prince taught me to be vulnerable, but to do it on my own terms. I'm forever grateful to him. Today, actresses still tell the story. Did you hear about Prince's Apollonia audition? Because this wasn't just an audition, it was a lesson. To Hollywood, vulnerability isn't showing skin. To women, saying no is power. To artists, character matters more than compliance. And to all of us, being real is always braver than being naked. Now, go back to this story and ask yourself, when was the last time you said no? Stayed true to yourself? When were you last vulnerable, really vulnerable? Maybe never, but maybe you should. Because Prince and Apollonia taught real vulnerability takes courage, and sometimes the most powerful word is no.